Yeah. I'm audible. We'll wait for few minutes. Still people are joining. We just wait for 5 minutes.
Hello. Okay. So let me start. So first thing, welcome all of you guys. So as you know, the CSV, computerized system validation, one of the important topic, one of the, we can say, uh, the most favorable topic nowadays in the pharma industry, clinical trials, medical device industries. What happened after become a CSV expert? You can apply to many industries, not only pharma industry, but also to clinical trial industry, to medical device industry, to biopharmaceutical industry, means all the regulated industry. Plus, you can also apply to IT industry, consulting industry like Tata Consultancy Services, Infosys, IQA, Mindtree, multiple big MNCs. So CS is in a gateway actually, or in a bridge between regulated industry and the IT industry. So if you wanna switch to from pharma to IT, you can switch it. From IT to pharma, you can switch it. From pharma to clinical, you can switch it. It's a bridge between all these industries actually. Best course across the available course in the market actually currently. Okay. So, Skillbee Solutions, along with the Company Connect, is providing these computerized system validation. Okay, these are the certification, and these are the different courses. I'm just providing intro of the company so that you have understanding. Like along with the CSV, this company Skillbee Solution will provide the course on quality, pharmaceutical quality assurance, quality controls, pharmacovigilance, clinical research, CDMS, medical writings, different validation, different pharmaceutical validation like equipment qualification, HVAC validation, cleaning validation, regulatory affairs, LIMS application, manufacturing execution system, and other soft skills program as well. Okay, we also deal along with the training to the job placement and to the pharma consulting services like CSV services. We generally take a project on the CSV areas as well. Okay, pharmaceutical process areas as well. Okay, these are the different services sectors. Apart from that, okay, come to our CSV first. So currently, we are good in the CSV. Okay, we in the sense CSV is in the good scope currently. But what is the future? Because maximum student will ask me, what is the future of the CSV? Currently, everything is good. Everything looks good actually. But what will be the future of the CSV? Because in IT industry, generally instability will be there. Correct. Developer may lose their job because of the AI. So does the AI will also impact on the CSV? That may be a questions from your side as well. Okay. We'll discuss all those aspects in this session itself. Uh, am I not audible? Just let me check it why it is so. Just give me a second. Should be. Hello. So I hope. Okay, audible. Yes, I've seen in my other device it is audible, and now people are saying audible. Okay, great then. So currently we are good in a CSV area. CSV is good in a shape currently. Okay, but what is the future of a CSV? So actually, currently we are here in a 3.0. Future will be 4.0, and now 5.0 is also come into picture actually. Okay, so what is the 3.0? Industry 3.0 or pharma 4.0 or a 3.0? What is that actually? So to understand it, at least we should be aware what is the industry 1.0. So industry 1.0, where we used to use the mechanical power like steam power, water power, pneumatic power to run the equipment, like a coal power. We have a coal engine, correct? Previously, mechanical power. So slightly performance is less actually previously. So we determine, okay, performance is less, speed is less. Like if we'll talk about the train, speed is less, correct? Because of the coal engine. So what we did next, we shift toward the electricity. Because of the electricity is more powerful, we are able to have a mass production. Okay, our speed is high now. So mass production is possible because of the use of electricity. That is what industry 2.0 concept. Now we realize, okay, we are fast enough, but still we are doing things manually only. Then better to be go with the automation. For automation, definitely you have to use the software only. So now what we did here, we use the software, we use the computer system for automation purpose. So now we are fast enough. Now we are automated enough as well. Okay, we are able to do the things automatically. And whenever you use the computer system, whenever you use the software, that software has to validate it, has to validate. And this is where the CSVs come into picture under the industry 3.0. Now we are thinking, can I remotely operate the system? Can I do the work from home using the internet, using the web? So yes, that is what industry 4.0, where we use the cyber physical system, use of the internet to remotely operate the system, to remotely work on the machine. Industry 4.0. Okay. So under industry 4.0, we have multiple things as well, like internet things, advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, all are the under the industry 4.0 only. Multiple things. We'll discuss all these in our regular classes. What is internet things, what is advanced robotics, what is artificial intelligence, how it will work, how to validate. For us, important thing is what? How to validate, not only understand what is AI. Everybody knows about the AI nowadays, but how to validate, that is more important for us, for a CSV expert. So we'll going to discuss in our regular classes. What is cloud computing, how it will work, how to validate it, cyber security, additive manufacturing, augmented realities. Okay, every technology, even process analytical technology, if you have heard about it, that is also going to discuss in our regular classes. Okay, we'll discuss. But currently our aim is to be understand what is the CSV, because this is the basic kind of a things for understanding. So for to understand the CSV, at least we should be aware what is the computer system. There is a computerized system and there is a computer system. Our term is computerized system validation. CSV means computerized system validation. It's not a computer system validation. It's a computerized system validation. Generally, people use the word computer system validation. That is wrong. So what is computer system? Computer system is simple. Your hardware, software assembled together to perform a specific task or a specific function or a group of function. Computer system. Your laptop, your mobile, your desktop is the computer system. Next thing is a computerized system. What does mean of computerized system? A computerized system where we assemble the hardware and software as we did in the computer system. We have a hardware and we have a software. But here we have an extra thing. What? Peripheral devices will be connected. The devices which is connected to your computer system is also part of a computerized system. Network, associated network, documentation like SOP, how to operate a system, and person as well who is going to be used the system is also part of a compressed system. When all these things like hardware, software, peripheral device, network, documentation, and person are come together to perform one or more automated process or a function is called the computerized system. The computer system includes hardware, software only. Computerized system include everything associated to your computer system. Everything. Person, document, network, everything. Okay. But our terminology is what? CSV, validation. What is validation means then? So as in a definition, most of the people may be aware validation definition. As per the definition, like it is establishing documented evidence that provide a high degree of assurance that a specific process will consistently produce a product, meeting its predetermined specification and qualitative use. Okay. Means in short, by doing the validation, we are going to be ensure that my output should be as per my predetermined specification, as per my predetermined qualitative use. Means my output should be fixed, plus it should follow my specification. If I'll say yes, my output is same and within the limit, then I can say my process which I follow is validated. So if you follow the same process and the result is also same, then I can say this process is validated process because I'm getting the same output again and again. Like say to example, you like a particular dish. You ask for a person who has cooked that particular dish, can you provide me the recipe? So he will provide the proper recipe, okay, with ingredient from where he has purchased the ingredients, on how much temperature it has to be used to cook the food. Everything he has written in the recipe. If you follow the same recipe, you take the material from the same vendor, everything, you have followed the same instruction, you follow the same recipe, your dish taste will be nearby same only. Only manual error will be possible. Manual, because of slight variation is possible, of course. Okay. So this is kind of a validation as well, where we fix everything. In the like tablet manufacturing process, you fix vendor, you fix the quality, the quantity of the material, you fix it, you follow the same process. Definitely your tablet will be falls under the same specification. And that is where we say we did the process validation. We fix the process, we follow the same process, and that to be documented evidence. We have a document, we have followed the same thing, we provide the same thing only. Okay, same concept is there in the computerized system validation. We validate the system so that my output should be same. Whenever I use this computerized system where I had tested everything, I have followed everything, and it is going to provide me the same results. So ultimately, by definition, if you'll see, as per the what we can say the guideline, it is the process of achieving and maintaining the compliance with applicable GXP regulation and fitness for intended use of a computer system. So when I say my system, my computer system is validated, means by doing the validation, I'm going to be ensure that whether my system is fit for the intended use or not with following the GXP regulation. With following the GXP regulation. Okay. So interview will generally ask, what is the CSV means what? What do you mean by the CSV? Maximum people are not able to answer it properly. Isn't it? Very basic question. Even the person is saying that I'm expert in CSV, they're not able to explain it properly. So you have to remember the two word only. What two word? One is fitness for intended use, and second is with applicable GXP regulation. Understand? So by doing the CSV, we are going to ensure that whether my system is fit for the intended use with following the GXP regulation. If yes, my system is validated. Okay. So why we are doing the validation? That may be asked by the interviewers. Why you are going to perform the validation? Is it necessary or not necessary? Sometimes like these kind of questions will be arise as well. Basic question. Okay. So why you do the validation? Simple answer, as we discussed, it give me the assurance that developed product means software will function accurately and will produce the result as intended, as we discussed. Whenever I follow the same software, whenever I use this software, my result will be same. Okay, this is one of the reason we are doing the validation. Apart from that, we are doing the validation so that my software should be bug free, should be defect free. Because a single defect may lead to the serious consequences. If defect is high criticality, it may lead to the wrong software functionality, wrong product generation. That product may be consumed by the patient and may lead to the serious consequences. So we are doing the validation so that we avoid the serious consequences. And of course, we are doing the validation because it's a regulatory requirement from USFDA, MHRA, TGA, CDSCO. Okay, so these are the some of the reasons why we do the validation. Okay. Under validation, what are the things will be covered? So, like there is a software, like you have mobile in your hand. In the mobile, you have WhatsApp. WhatsApp is what? WhatsApp is an application. So, if you remove the WhatsApp, what is remaining? Mobile hardware. Okay, mobile hardware plus Android operating system. Android. Android is what? Operating system of your mobile. If you have Android mobile. If you have Apple mobile, there is an iOS, correct? iOS. What is? iPhone operating system. Isn't it? So apart from the application, not only WhatsApp, all the other application, remaining part will be come under the infrastructure. Means hardware and the supporting softwares will falls under the infrastructure. So before installing the software, like a LIMS software, I mean to set it, or any of the regulatory industry software, LIMS, MES, SAP. Before installing the software in the infrastructure, this infrastructure has to be qualified. Infrastructure has to be qualified actually. So first, infrastructure qualification is necessary. Once your infrastructure is qualified, then you can install the software on the infrastructure. Means you can install the software on a server, on a client side, right? But before to that, this server, this client has to be qualified. So in our regular class, we'll understand how to qualify the infrastructure, like how to qualify the server, how to qualify the platform, how to do the SaaS, PaaS, and the infrastructure service and database validation as well. Then we'll understand the software validation after that. Okay. And if you use the Excel sheet, then Excel sheet also require the validation. It's not like in the pharma industry or regulated industry, you can directly use the Excel sheet. No, you have to validate your Excel sheet. Then you can use it. Okay. You cannot use the non-validated Excel sheet in the regulated industry. It has to be validated. Okay, so how to validate the software, how to validate the Excel sheet, how to do the infrastructure qualification. These three things is the broad in the CSV. We'll understand thoroughly about it. Okay, then how to develop a software. If we'll talk about the software itself, so software can be developed by following any of the development method. These are the software development method, like waterfall method, V model method, agile model method. Okay, DevOps model, spiral methodology is rapid application development model, and incremental SDLC. Multiple method is available. Multiple. Most widely used method is this one, V model approach. Most widely. Then agile model. Okay, then remaining will be even most of the thing is outdated. Advanced thing is DevOps. Okay, it's also part of an advanced agile only. We'll understand in our regular class what is agile. Okay, everything we'll discuss. But for a time being, you can understand by this slide what is waterfall. Waterfall, as you can see, it looks like an water is falling from the upper side to lower side. That's why it's called the waterfall. Simple. But what is this in that actually? Like you are developing a software. So first thing is gather the requirement, what kind of software you want. So requirement gathering. First thing is gather the requirement. So we'll collect the requirement and prepare a document called the user requirement specification, where we define our requirement of a software. Once URS is designed, once URS is prepared, I can say, this URS will be sent to the vendor. Vendor will do the analysis of those requirements. Based on that, he will provide the design document. That this is how the software will be looks like, designing of the software. Once you are okay with the designing, then vendor will start developing a software, coding the software. After developing a software, next thing is the testing of the software, where we do the thoroughly testing and everything is good. Testing is good. Testing is successfully passed. We'll deploy the software, or I can say go live the software. Now people can use the software. Go live means you can release the software for daily routine use purpose. Okay, this is the waterfall model. Why it's called the waterfall? Because in this previous phase has to be complete to start the next phase, correct? That's why it looks like a water is falling from the upper side to lower side. That's why waterfall model. If you'll see V model is same like in a waterfall in one side, but in second side it is become a V shape. That's why V model. So it's like we'll prepare the validation plan where we define validation strategy. We gather the requirement in the URS. Same. Okay. This URS will be sent to vendor. Vendor will analyze and provide the document called the functional specification, where he will define the functionality of the system, software functionality. That I am going to provide the software having this functionality. If you are okay with the functionality of the software, then next document vendor will provide is the design document. This is how the software will be designed. If you are okay with the designing, then they will build the software, building the software, developing a software. After that, testing only. So here we segregate testing in the IQ, OQ, PQ part. And compulsion is that IQ has to verify again the design, OQ again the functional specification, and PQ again the URS. Okay. And then finally, we'll summarize everything into the validation summary report. Once the VSR is approved, system will release into operations phase, operation use, daily use actually. Okay. This is the longest phase. We use the software for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. After that, we'll retire a system. Retirement phase. Retirement of a system is not easy actually in the computer system, because in your system may have a data and this data is important. What you'll go with this data, what you are going to perform with this data. Are you going to migrate into another device? Are you are going to delete it? Are you are going to be have a backup only? What you wanted to be, do it. That is very important as compared to equipment decommissioning, equipment retirement. So computerized system retirement is tough slightly as compared to equipment retirement. If you'll see the agile model, okay, agile model, when to follow first thing, when to follow the V model, when to follow the agile model. Then really asked by the interviewers as well, when to follow the agile model. So if you are clear with the 100% requirement, I'm clear with the requirement 100%, go and follow the V model. If you are not clear with the requirement, like sometimes happen, customer is not aware of the 100% requirement, they are confused. So in this case, we'll follow the agile model, where agile model will allow you to change the requirement later point of time. You can change the requirement, no problem. V model will avoid to change the requirement. Okay. If you change the requirement later, then you have to start the from here again. Isn't it? Agile model is not like that. You can change the requirement any point of time. That flexibility is there in the agile model. Okay. In the agile model, how it will work? Like we have a sprint by sprint. Or if you'll see, this is the one sprint, second sprint. This is nothing but the cycle only. Okay. So here we have a 5 sprint or 6 or 7 sprint actually. Okay. If I'll take this only first sprint, it will be looks like this. The one sprint duration, one cycle duration is maybe 1 week, maybe 2 week, maybe 3 week, maybe 4 week. 4 week period is there for one cycle actually. Here we don't have a URS. We have a product backlog, which is equivalent to the URS. We'll mention our requirement in this product backlog. And we does not use the word requirement. We use the word user story actually in place of requirement. So whatever story, whatever requirement you are clear, you can write down into the product backlog. Like we have a story 1, story 2, story 3, story 4, 5th, 6, 7. All this has to be mentioned in the product backlog. Okay. Suppose I have a total 1000 requirement, but in place of 1000 requirement, I am clear with the 100 requirement only. This 100 requirement I will mention into product backlog. 100 requirements, 100 story. But this 100 story, you will not able to develop in a say 1 week or 2 week period. 2 weeks, suppose there is a 2 week, means 10 days total. So 10 business working days. So in these 10 days, you will not able to develop 100 story. Of course, it's very tough for the developer to develop 100 story. So you have to be collect the story based on the priority, which to be developed in this cycle. Suppose out of 100, we'll choose a 50 story based on the priority. Okay, these are the high priority stories. Take it and develop it first. So 50 story we have chosen to develop in this cycle, in this sprint. Okay. So what we do, we take this 50 story, we'll develop it, we test this software. And the software what you develop in this sprint, in these 10 days, show immediately to customers. So that customer will have a more clarity about the requirement. He may ask you to change the software as well. Okay. So demonstration of the software to the stakeholder means customer. After customer meeting is over, we'll have a team meeting. We sit together, developer, testers, and discuss, okay, this thing has gone good, this thing has gone bad, this functionality is working, this functionality is not working, like that. Based on this discussion, we'll update our next cycle product backlog. Means we'll go into the next cycle now, like this. So suppose we have 100 requirement, out of 100 we have chosen the 50 to be developed in this cycle, but we are not able to develop 50, we are able to develop only 40. Remaining 10 will be shifted to the next cycle, and 100 minus 50, this 50 will be also transferred to next cycle. Total 60. Customer may add the suppose 20 requirement, because he has the clarity of the requirement now. Now your total 80 requirement again in your hand to be developed. Again we'll select the, like out of 80 we'll select the 40 requirement. Again we'll develop, again we'll show to the software, to the customer. Again we'll start the next cycle. So by and by we'll complete the requirement by requirement, and final cycle will have a final product, final developed product. This is what your agile model, agile way of working actually. Isn't it? So agile will allow you to change the requirement. Flexibility is there in the agile. Most of the IT industry follow the agile model. Regulated industry generally avoid to have a agile model. Avoid. Okay. Because we will go with the clarity more and more as compared to flexibility. Okay. So this is what we understand few of the topics in that. So what we'll cover in our course, if I'll show in our course what we are going to cover. So we have total 44 modules. Even more than that we have not mentioned here. Intentionally we have not mentioned. Okay, you have some question, Akshay. Let me complete the session, then I will come to your question, Akshay. Okay. So we'll have a 40. Okay, total 44, even more than that. In the initial, we have basic things. You can see like what is industry 4.0, pharma 4.0. Then project management will discuss how to manage a project in industry, including how to develop a software here. Then validation overview, like process validation, analytical validation, cleaning validation, CSV, overview of the CSV, role of the regulatory authorities, PDSA, CA cycle. Okay, QMS. QMS is one of the important things. Okay, especially IT related, software related change control. We're going to discuss. Okay, pharma related change control, everybody is aware. Okay, permanent change, temporary change, major, minor, everybody is aware. But what is the new in the IT as for the software? We'll discuss in the QMS class. Then software development lifecycle method, as we discuss, waterfall, V model, agile model, rapid application development, incremental SDLC, everything we'll discuss. Then GXP guideline, we'll discuss how to determine GXP, non-GXP. Then we'll discuss medical device, software as a medical device. Okay, because medical validation is also required for medical software, medical device softwares. Our software is a medical device. So that is also important for us to understand different class of the medical devices. Then vendor management, how to select a good vendor as per the Game 5 guideline, the checklist. Okay, what are the rate you are saying? You will have a hands-on expense on those things. Okay, 21 CFR Part 11, guideline understanding, risk assessment, FMEA model, FMECA model, qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis. For risk assessment itself, we'll have a 4 thing we'll understand, 4 method we'll understand for the risk assessment. Okay, 4 method. Then how to prepare the validation plan, how to prepare the validation, how to decide the validation strategy, how to prepare URS, FRS, PRS, SRS, source code review report. Okay, infrastructure qualification, as we discussed, how to qualify the infrastructure, how to qualify the servers, we're going to discuss. Software testing lifecycle model, then system or software categorization as per the Game 5 guideline, test management, and this testing will be on a tool-based testing. Okay, live hands-on experience on these testing tools, defect management tools, test summary report, how to prepare the validation summary report, how to decide the validation deliverables as per the category. Generally, interview will ask how you will decide the validation approach based on the category of the software. Okay, this is what I am addressing in this. Okay. Then maintenance of the softwares, operation of the software, periodic review of the softwares, decommissioning of the software, data migration, like you are going to migrate data from one server to another. How to do the migration? It's not a simple process, it's a very critical process. Okay, Game 5 overview and PLC validation. All these topic we are going to cover. Plus advanced topic we are going to cover like virtual machine, DevOps structures, deployment model, CI/CD pipeline creation, disaster recovery, Game 5 guideline comparison of first version to second version, artificial intelligence and its validation approach, Excel sheet validation, data integrity, software designing, backend, front end, multiple things, cloud computing, software as a service. This is the new approach of validation. Okay, agile project. Okay, then infrastructure as a code and different IT technologies. All these topic we are going to cover in our session. Some of the topic you may heard, some of the topic definitely you are not aware what is we are talking. Okay, like virtualization, virtual machine creation, CSA approach. Maybe you may heard about it, but how to do it, we're going to discuss. Means multiple things. Something I have not intentionally mentioned. Okay, so all these topic we are going to cover. Now coming to Akshay, in between requirement of customer is increased in between, then what we will doing. Okay, customer will change the requirement, it is acceptable, no problem. Okay, in between change is possible. If you'll see here, change of the requirement, this change represent that you can change the requirement in between the cycle actually. Once your cycle starts, you cannot change the requirement. But in between, before start of the cycle and completion of the cycle, you can change the requirement. Okay, Akshay. So that all the topics we are going to cover. Apart from that, we're going to cover various tools, and that to be hands-on experience. Like 2 test management tools will cover, 2 task management tools, like one is Jira software plus one more we're going to cover. 1 DMS tools, 1 or 2 DMS tools will cover. Will upload the document. Will send for the electronic signature. 3 to 4 project I'm going to cover. 1 project will be assigned to you as a live project. And if you wanted to go with the internship, that is also possible. Okay. After every topic, there is an assessment, self-assessment. Last, we have a final examination as well. Okay. So these are the things we are going to cover. And apart from that, what I will say, we'll have advanced topic. Every month, we'll have an advanced topic. Something new, something new. Okay, I will teach you. Monthly doubt clearing sessions we have. Monthly 2 to 3 doubt clearing session for sure we'll have. And that is for lifetime. It's not like one time or only for the course duration. No, it's for lifetime actually. Live project assignment. Okay. Then Agile and Scrum Master certification will be there free of cost. AI and ML certification also there. Free access to PPT. All the material will be free of cost. No any additional money for that. Okay. After completion of the CSV course, you can go to any of this industry, whether it's a pharma, IT, clinical trial, medical device, consulting industry. Starting package for a fresher is 20 to 40,000 in India. Out of India, it may be more. Growth is 50% higher than any other course and expert to corporate environment, and you can enjoy the 5 working days as well. Work from home option is also available in the CSV only. Okay. This is the starting package. It may goes beyond to that even. Okay, see for a CSV. And these are the institute. If you join, what benefit you'll get. So you'll have a hands-on experience on the Jira softwares to have a use the agile method. Free membership for lifetime to have a chat with the lecturers. 70,000 free worth material access will be provided to you for lifetime. Interview based question answers, mock interview classes will be there. Placements assistance will be there. You can join the 2 batch with the same fees. Okay, no other institute will provide this benefit. 1 year free access for the class recording. Okay, resume preparations, LinkedIn optimizations, and others free certification as already mentioned, and you will get the 2D code certificate like this. Okay, so that are the benefit of the course. If you wanted to be join the course, you can contact on these numbers. Okay, or any of these you can follow. So now platform is open. If you have any questions, you can mention in the chat, or you can raise a hand. I will allow you to speak as well. So there is a hand option. You can just raise a hand. I will allow you to talk as well. Anybody, or you can use the chat box as well. Okay, I can see there is a 2 hand. Okay, Rajshri, I can see you can talk, Rajshri. You just search the option for unmute yourselves, Rajshri. Mute yourself. Okay, Hira Said, you can also search for the option for unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, Rajshri. Or you can use the chat box if you think. Said, can you open your mic?
Yes, I can open. So, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I have a couple of questions.
go ahead.
I want to ask the first question. For some reason, if I would not able to attend the class,
Mhm.
would I like after the class we would receive the recording of each class?
Of course, you are not seen. I think already mentioned. There is
Yes, you already. I just want to confirm.
yeah 1 year
And
free access for the all the class recording.
okay, and beside that, actually, my background is I am the software analyst in the
Mhm,
IT field.
mhm,
I want to learn more about the pharmaceutical. I never worked towards that field,
mhm, mhm.
so I have like lots of curiosity in this course.
Okay,
So yeah, as you mentioned that you will we will have the access of Jira, we will do our task management in the Jira,
that's correct.
but I want to know that how what tools beside that we are going to use. Could you give us
So
more
I will
detail?
provide the ID and password for those tools so that you can also use those tools. Okay, what are the tools I'm going to use? I will provide the ID and password for those tools. Okay,
Okay, and yeah, thank you. And as you said, we will receive the 70,000
the free
price
correct.
value material.
Yes,
So
correct.
my question is, my goal is after finishing this course, I want to get certified from the global standard, you know.
Of
So
course.
do we get such kind of the material that will give us more question answers that we can expect in during that test?
Correct. Yes. So
Okay.
not only the 70,000 worth material, but we also provide the interview-based question answer free access. Okay. So that you'll
Okay.
understand, okay, how the question will be asked by the interviewers, what to be I have answered those questions. Everything is written in that. And apart from that, I will take a one mock interview class for you guys so that you'll have a
Okay.
real understanding how to appear
Yeah,
in
that's
the interview.
yeah. Because without experience, if I would go in, I have like if I would go in the market, of course, I
Of
need
course,
hands-on
previous success will
experience
be
on applications. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. That's it for now. And we do have the same class, the same timing every day.
Yes. Timing is same only 9 to 10 p.m. IST. Same time only.
Okay. Thank you. That's it for now.
So, Anita, your question is that if I miss the class, then recording is there. Okay, Anita. So no problem. You can listen the recording after that. Bhaiya is asking, sir, if we switch from pharma to CSV, we have to join as a fresher. No, your expense will be counted. Okay, I was also there in the pharma previously. After that, I switched to for CSV, and my expense is already counted in all these industries. So don't worry about it, Bhaiya. Okay. Uh, uh, okay. Bhikaji, just mention your question in the chat box. I'm not able to unmute you. Same with the Mahendra as well. Just mention your question in the chat box. Praveen, you can allow to talk. There is an option for you to talk. Just wait for a few seconds. It is just scrolling. Praveen, Bikaji and the Mahendra, please mention in the chat box your question. What questions you have? Anita, if you wanted to be talk, you can unmute yourselves. I have provided the option for you to talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm totally fresher for CSV.
Okay. Do you have a previous experience in pharma anywhere?
Yeah, I'm working in pharma only,
Then
but
don't worry about it.
fresher for
Pharma
CSV.
experience will be- of course,
Okay.
I will start from basic topic only, from ABCD only. Okay, I know the condition of the
Yeah,
pharma people, so don't worry about it.
yeah, actually, yes.
Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
So I can, Praveen, you can unmute yourselves. Okay, Akshay has mentioned a lot of big question. I am currently working with the reputed pharma company and have a 10 years of experience in pharma. Okay, in a QA. while my work is related to quality assurance, I'm now looking toward the equipment instrument qualification. Same thing is there for me as well, actually. Okay, so don't worry about it. I was there in equipment qualification process validation only, in the QA department only. Okay, class duration is 2.5 months. Future growth in CSV and CSV, yes, of course, it's a good. My background is B mechanical. Akshay, okay. So Akshay, BA mechanical and QA, that will work. Don't worry about it now. Expense will be counted. Yes, of course, Ashutosh, it will be covered. Cloud computing and CSV. What is the role of cloud computing and CSV? Cloud computing, what is the cloud computing? First we'll understand, then we'll understand how to validate it. Because if you'll go with the software as a service, that software has to validate as well. So what is SaaS? We'll understand, then we'll understand how to validate it. Okay, so we'll cover in our topic, don't worry. Okay, Praveen, you have unmuted yourself, you can speak now.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Praveen.
Sir, actually, I am from IT background. I have 15 years of experience. I worked in mostly into the deliverable side, kind of OQ scripts, OQ execution kind of thing.
Okay.
With some of the clients like sample.
No need to mention the client name. You can just mention. I understand you are from testing department, testing team.
Yes, yeah. So mostly I have written like OQ scripts, sir. That is only the thing which I have knowledge, like experience.
No worries, no worries.
So, sir, how it will be useful for me, sir? If like if I enroll for this training, right now I'm trying in CSV also. So how much experience person I can talk in the interview, sir? Like if I enroll for this training.
How much experience do you have currently in your
presently? Overall, like 15 years of IT experience. In that, around 3 years into this OQ execution, only OQ kind of thing, sir. That is the only thing.
And remaining?
Others in testing, software testing.
So okay, so by completing this course, you can at least mention that I have 5 years experience in the CSV areas only. That much of the knowledge I will provide. Rest of the thing you have to decide actually.
Because generally in the interviews they are asking a validation plan. How do you can you write validation?
From the basic thing only, how to prepare the validation plan, scenario change, how to prepare it, everything we'll discuss.
And one more question, in the starting you have mentioned, like suppose if you want to shift from IT to pharma or pharma to IT, so like generally suppose if I want to go into the pharma side, is it like I'm eligible because I am B computer sciences?
The one thing, CSV is the core area for BTech and the computer science people only. Core area. Okay. Pharma people are nowadays shifting toward the CSV, and that will be even better for them because they have a process knowledge plus CSV knowledge now. So understand. So, but this is the core area of the computer science and the BTech people only. Of course, yeah.
Generally, because they're asking more into like have you worked on pharma projects kind of thing. Mostly they're asking.
Understand. So that's why I mentioned that I will cover 2 to 3 projects so that you'll have an understanding of the pharma process as well. Okay. Even we have a process discussion as well, how the pharmaceutical process will work, so that you have process knowledge plus CSU knowledge. Okay. So course has been designed in such a manner that whether you are IT profession or the pharma profession, both will be understand and come in the same platform actually. Okay.
And we are not like eligible for this MES systems or ERP systems. Generally, they are still like in which systems you have worked on. Because I have a little bit of experience in LIMS, laboratory information management. I tell them that this is
that is more than enough. Don't worry about it. Okay. People may not have a LIMS expense even. Still, they are in the CSV in a good shape. Okay.
Can we move into the equipment, sir? Like equipment or like MES, we are eligible or not, sir? Like PLC, SCADA, all this.
For what?
Sorry?
For eligible for what?
We are for systems like MES systems. There is one concept called as MES.
Learn the CSV, then you can decide. Okay, I will go to the MES or LIMS or SAP. It's up to you after that actually. Okay. Then you can have become expert on particular system.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody? Okay, I can see I have received some more chat now. Okay. Ashutosh is saying IT people will join and highly expensive people joining this course with much expense. We will be able to cope up with the others. So it is like what I can say. If you are a fresher, okay. So what happen? Every company has their own requirement. Sometimes they will recruit fresher. Sometimes they will recruit below the 5-year expense person. Sometimes they will recruit more than 10 years expense. Understand? So it's your luck plus your understanding on the CSV area. So luck will be yours. This is not in your hand, but learning the thing is in your hand. Okay. So learn more and more. I'm going to give my 100%. You have to be go and provide your 100% as well for yourself only. I'm providing for you only. You have to be do your 100% for yourself only. If you'll get the 100%, definitely you'll get the job. Okay. There is no guarantee of a job placement. No institute should provide the job placement guarantee. If any institute is providing, they are telling lie in front of you, and you are accepting those lie. Understand? So if institute is providing 100% guarantee, they are fake institute. Nobody can provide the guarantee. Correct? It is depend on multiple situations. Vacancy not available. People is not willing to learn something. How you are providing the guarantee in this case? Correct? So not possible at all. Yeah, we provide my 100% assurance. Okay. In terms of that we will provide wherever vacancy is available, we'll provide to you. You can apply yourselves. Okay. Wherever our client will have a requirement, we'll inform to you. That guarantee I can provide. After that, your luck and your understanding of the topic will be work actually. Okay. I know that some of the institute will say 100% guarantee. Once you join the course, no guarantee at all. Okay. So don't go in and have a fault. We can say the fault trap. Okay, I can see. Mahendru, do you have any questions? You can write in a chat box because I'm not able to allow you to talk. There is no option for in your mobile, in your device actually. I don't know why. Same way for Bikaji and Kirti as well. You can use the chat box. Okay, so currently we are using this platform, but in our regular class we have a Teams, Microsoft Teams, where you can unmute yourselves, you can talk, no problem. Okay. Okay, so the course is going to start from this Monday. Before to that, you can do your registration by calling on this number. The number is in your screen. Okay, just call on this number. You can have a WhatsApp. Okay, or you can contact on the 1-810-3635. I think 949. I guess. Let me check the number as well.
I have last question.
Okay, go ahead.
The class will be Saturday, Sunday also, or is it like Monday to Friday?
Only. Monday to Friday only.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
949. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can see one more thing is from Akshay asking. Okay, time is 9 to 10 p.m. Yes, correct. Class will be daily Monday to Friday. No Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday class will be weekend. That will be separate. When it will be start, madam will tell you. Okay. So this is for the weekdays class, Monday to Friday. Time is 9 to 10 p.m. IST, Indian time zone. So yeah, thank you all. Have a good day. Good night. Bye-bye.
Yes.
You can ask the question and doubt on this chat itself. Thank you. Bye-bye.